And hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Box Office Shuffle, where the three people you see on screen or are about to hear bring together their physical media collections, put them in a randomizer, and talk about a different movie roughly every other week. I'm one of your hosts, Thomas, aka Mr. Warper. Joining me, as always, is Joe, aka Joe.
Heyo.
And of course, the host of this week's collection is Chris, aka Gamma Caruchador.
Hello.
So Chris brought together our newest movie, which is what we're watching this week, which was Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. Of course, the prior episode we watched Constantine, so we're on a bit of a DC kick here. I believe you had a Blu-ray for us.
Yes. It was part of the double feature with Flashpoint Paradox.
Indeed, which was the start of the next version of the DC universe that I think had like 14 or 15 movies. And I've got about half of those. Because there's a number of actually really good movies in that. And we'll get into our talk about DC and animated properties later in the episode. But Joey, you want to hit us with that back of the box blurb?
Can do. In a parallel universe, the lone survivor of Earth's Justice League, Lex Luthor, travels through otherworld dimensions to join forces with Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash, and Jones?
You close, very close. You don't say French, but close.
Okay, sorry. It just, for some reason, hit me with French. I don't know why. So how's it actually pronounced?
Like Jones. You like say it like with the pause there. Because he's a
Yeah, okay.
Martian.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. In a desperate attempt to save his world and its people. But the villainous Crime Syndicate, controlled by Ultraman, Owlman, and Superwoman, will stop at nothing to maintain their dominance.
Indeed.
Yeah, Superwoman is definitely a dom. Let's be real.
Oh, for sure. And then Owlman's just, I don't know if I like him.
He's like, yeah, perfectly nihilistic, which is like
Yeah.
to an extreme.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
hey, it's what comic books are, is extreme archetypes. So
Oh, yeah.
it's not that crazy in terms of comic book stuff.
Right.
Like I said, this movie came out, I don't know if I said this, though. It came out on February 23rd, 2016, so 16 years ago this week. It was directed by Sam Liu and Lauren Montgomery, respectively, taking different parts of the animation process. I don't have a ton of notes on Sam Liu, other than he did 3 episodes most recently of Creature Commandos that I'm familiar with. He also did Superman Red Sun. And we watched in Discord, we didn't do this for the show, we did Death and the Reign of Superman, the 2-parter.
Mm-hmm.
He directed portions or all of both of that, which I actually really like that. And one that hits home to me because I freaking love this show and I can't believe it only got 1 season. He did, I think, all 14 episodes. I think it was 14. I can't remember, of Green Lantern, the animated series, which was genuinely awesome as a show.
Yeah, it says 14.
Yeah.
14 episodes. I'm on his.
Yeah, that
This
show
thing right
ruled
now.
so hard, and I
Yeah.
can't believe it only got 1 season. But then it was so good, they brought in one of the main characters to show up in Young Justice, like
Really?
as Razor, and like to hint that canon continues. It was so good. And Lauren Montgomery directed portions or all of Superman Doomsday, the 2009 Wonder Woman film starring Kerry Russell and Nathan Fillion. She did Green Lantern First Flight, which I think also had Nathan Fillion in it. But that might have been Emerald Knights he was in. I can't remember. Superman, Batman, Apocalypse, Justice League Doom, which is another favorite of mine. And she is also directing the upcoming 2026 The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender animated movie.
Mhm.
And of course, the movie was written by Dwayne McDuffie, who was a big name in comic books. He passed away actually a year after this movie would come out in 2011. He was a guy who worked a number of years for both Marvel and DC, but also co-founded an artist-led studio called Milestone. I don't know the full name because it had the comics wing and like the entertainment product wing, but Milestone is like kind of shorthand. And he actually created characters like Static Shock, who would show up
sick.
and that would be
Oh,
folded into DC later on. And when he passed away, obviously there was a number of different luminaries and things like features written on him. And he actually gets a special like the legacy of Dwayne McDuffie in Justice League Doom, which would come out I think 2 years later. It would be the
Mhm.
last thing he wrote on, because I think he's credited as the main writer for Justice League Doom. That came out in 2012. I think it was
Nice.
2012. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that's the kind of behind the crew information. Our cast is. Yeah, did you guys go through the credits at all? I know Chris did a little bit.
Yeah, I know a little bit of them for sure.
Just to break up me talking a bunch. Do you guys remember what was your guys' thoughts on the movie? Like Chris, you've seen it before, you own it. Joe had never, I don't think,
Yeah.
seen it before.
No, that's the first time seeing it.
What's your
Like,
guys?
I've not.
What's your guys' take on it?
For DC always does so great with their animated movies. They're
Oh, yeah.
so excellent.
Especially this
I
era.
enjoyed it. Yeah. No, it felt like it was supposed to be part of a movie or a series of movies, and then after we watched, you guys kind of discussed that it was supposed to be part of a TV series.
Yeah, more or less.
The
In
Justice
its
League?
early
Yeah.
stages, yeah, it would change
Yeah.
as it goes along.
Yeah, no, and even like for like 16-year-old animation, still holds up great. I was like, damn, I'm enjoying the hell out of that. Yeah, no, all in all, for a first time watch, I would purchase this if I see it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked, again, the animation style is really nice. I thought it was a little bit weird to be like, I feel like the designs and animation style were so close to Justice League, and then to change the voice actors and such, to not have Kevin Conroy as Batman, to not have, oh gosh, who's the guy who usually does Superman?
There's two. There was Newburn and Tim. Oh, what? He was in Wings. What's his freaking name? Daly.
Yeah.
Tim Daly.
Tim Daly. To not have either of them be Superman, to hear, for me, I know her as Harrison Dula, but to hear her as Wonder Woman, it was just a little bit weird, but not bad in any way, because a lot of times, like in the Flashpoint paradox, they're not the same people, but they're not the same people as the show of Justice League, but like the animation and the design are like completely different, so it makes sense. But in this one, it was just so close to it wasn't exact, but it was very close to the original Justice League TV show that it just kind of throws you a little bit the first time. But still really good. Like, I liked Mark Harmon as Superman. I thought he did a pretty good job. William Baldwin as Batman did pretty great. Like, I could believe him as a Batman for sure.
Fair enough. The one I didn't think, a few ones I didn't think quite fit, even though like now it makes sense. Keaton as the Flash, and maybe that was more the Flash didn't quite feel like Barry Allen, you know, like not understanding the science stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but he's a scientist,
Right?
like, by trade. It's what he does. Like
Mhm.
some of the characterization didn't quite fit there. But then, yeah, like that felt like some of the lines he had felt like Hal should have been saying them, you know, like the "I don't speak
Yeah.
Star Wars." Like that's not
Yeah.
Flash. He would be the biggest
Right.
Star Wars fan of the entire group, you know.
Like, yeah, like Flash is definitely a quipster, but he's a nerdy quipster.
Yeah.
Whereas
and it should work. 'cause
Green
Keaton-
Lantern seems more like a
Yeah.
jock quipster.
Yeah, and Keaton
Almost.
has played Spider-Man a bunch, so it
Mhm.
should work. But it just, I don't
Yeah.
know, it just doesn't for me for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the voice cast, especially the two main lead Crime Syndicate, obviously have Gina Torres as Superwoman, and then
Oh, yeah.
you could get into some stuff on James Woods, but as Owlman, it's quite effective.
He fit the role correctly, especially when
Yes.
you come from like, if you're looking just at animation, you see James Wood as Owlman, and then you also think of him, he also played Hades in Hercules, and how different those evil personas are. I thought it was a really well done. I also liked Chris Noth playing Lex Luthor. I thought he fit that role really well.
Playing the more kind of heroic version of Lex.
Yeah.
That was a cool take on.
Yeah. Also, Nolan North as Green Lantern. I always loved Nolan North.
He didn't have much in the movie, but he's in there.
Right. And then one other one that we should talk about, because actually two other ones. One, Andrea Romano did like a side voice. Watchtower Computer is what she's credited as, but also she was the voice director of this. And if you don't know who Andrea Romano is, you can thank her for pretty much every single DC animated anything for being the voice director or casting director. She's been in that industry. She was in that industry for so long. All of the original Avatar: The Last Airbender, that's Andrea Romano voice directing.
Holy shit.
Like she is the queen of voice and cast directing in a lot of DC properties, all of the original Teen Titans, pretty much, the Justice League TV series, of course, Avatar.
Yeah, basically, if WB was making an animated project, she was involved in who was going to play what characters.
Damn.
Yeah.
She's
If you
got some
like
huge chops.
if you like Ben 10, if you liked the newest Thundercats, like she did like so much stuff. She did old stuff in the 90s, like the Jetsons, the Smurfs, Angry Beavers, I'm pretty sure. Batman the Animated Series. She was a casting director for 85 episodes. I'm pretty sure she's the one who made the decision for Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Most likely.
It was originally supposed to be Tim Curry, and then it was switched off. I think Tim Curry had
fair,
like a
both choices
something going on.
amazing.
Both would be great.
Both
yeah.
choices were
Holy
absolutely
shit.
understandable. I think the reason they didn't go with Tim Curry was because he had something going on when they originally wanted to be doing the first recordings. So they had to pick someone different, and it ended up being Mark Hamill, which is undoubtedly the best animated voice acting decision ever made, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think
and Kevin Conroy together.
Anything close. I mean, Eccles as Jason Todd is up there. You know, when he comes in under the Red Hood.
Yeah.
It's better just given the fact that he was a younger actor back then. But damn.
Right.
Yeah, like those two.
I mean,
Brian Bloom as Captain America's dope. And he's in this movie. He's Ultraman.
oh,
I'm always surprised he
nice.
never played Superman. He's got the voice for it, you know? Like
Yeah.
that, you know, he can really pull off the, you know, fight for the red, white, and blue, you know, kind of mentality. Like, you know, he's got that voice. It's just, I don't know. He's never played Superman as far as I know. I'd have to look at the IMDb.
Right.
But yeah, he plays Ultraman, who is not an evil Clark Kent or anything. You know, they're not pulling the Justice Lords. It's the Crime Syndicate's its own different thing. It actually recently had maybe not recently. I haven't been in comics in a long time. I want to say it was around 2018, 2019. They were doing a big Crime Syndicate Earth 2 crossover story run. And obviously most of these characters are involved in those kind of stories. But as Joy alluded to, one of the big notes from the movie is that Bruce Timm, who's an EP on this, originally planned to make a DCAU animated movie based on the success of their alternate Earth episodes with the Justice Lords. It was going to be called Justice League Worlds Collide. That was started production, like early production around 2004. It all kind of fell through. The show wasn't continued. The DCAU kind of, not sputtered, but just kind of hit a logical endpoint with Endgame was that Batman Beyond? And then DC wanted to do something with the script. They gave it to Dwayne McDuffie, obviously a very well-known comic book writer, both in TV or movies, as well as obviously comics in general, and then just kind of scrapped all the DCAU canon connections, except the one thing that Tim wanted to do in the first place, which was explain how Wonder Woman got her invisible jet. That stays in the
I was
movie.
gonna say, yeah, yep.
That's the only thing that stays.
So weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then obviously the
Love it,
animation
though.
style is a little different, as Chris alluded to. It's quite similar to what they would do with like the 2009 Wonder Woman, especially her character design is very similar. And you can tell the animators knew what they were doing with that character design because she gets some of the best fight scenes in this movie. Like they just look
100%.
so good.
So good.
All
Yeah.
three main action sequences she gets, especially the combo move at the end, like on Superwoman.
Oh,
That's
the
incredibly well animated.
The backwards
Yeah,
pile driver.
Because it's like that's how the move in
So
real
good.
life works, and it's
Yeah.
so good. It's animated
Yeah.
perfectly. And I gotta imagine, because this movie only came out a year after that like they knew how to work with that model so well that's why it
Right.
looks that good. because it looked
Yeah.
great. And then they would use similar models for the characters in in Justice League Doom and if that kind of era of Justice League
Right.
movies, and
Yeah.
then they would change to a different style for that kind of New 52 look and story. And then obviously the ones after are a completely different style, i.e., cheaper. But that's a different WB than exists in this time in 2010.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, other than the voice stuff, anything not work for you guys for this movie? Anything stand out as like, that was awesome? That was a great adaptation of a thing? Or I really like this character? You got anything that springs to mind?
Is he called Jester?
Yeah, in the
Yes.
In the
intro.
beginning
Yeah.
part? Yeah. The self-sacrifice thought was pretty cool. The way he did it. I was like, damn, you fucking like at first I'm like, what universe are we on? And then he gets fucking stabbed. And then I'm like, holy shit, this is dark now. And then
Yeah.
he blows up. I thought that was a really cool kind of like, okay, this is how the movie's setting up kind of scene.
Yeah. I think I understand the plot point that it had to be there for, but I thought the relationship between Martian Manhunter and the president's daughter was just it was just kind of like thrown in there to be a reason why they can find the base for the crime syndicate or whatever. I thought it was a little bit weird. I didn't know if it was necessary. However, in this day and age, the whole free speech thing, I might be the president's daughter, but I could still speak against him because I don't agree with him. It rings a lot right now, especially in American culture.
And the joke about with my luck, she'd be evil. Completely true, because that's Rose Wilson, who is Ravager in the comic book canon, generally. Either an
Mhm.
anti-hero or an outright villain, generally.
Yeah.
Sometimes a member of the Titans, but that depends.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's Slade
Huh.
Wilson, Deathstroke,
Right.
in the Prime universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the beginning of the Justice League, at least for having the space station, because
Yes.
at the end, spoilers, at the end of the movie, they're like, "Hey, let's open up a program to have more people possibly join." And you see like Aquaman and Black Canary and
Yeah, because if this had been
Red
the
Tornado, yeah.
the show DC animated universe, the
Mhm.
Crime Syndicate would have been swapped within 5 minutes. Like, oh, let's just call up literally everyone.
Oh yeah,
Like that, their roster by
Yeah.
JLU got so deep. What was that Knight character? Like they're bringing stuff like that, stuff like the
yeah,
the cowboy vigilante, not vigilante like the Green Arrow, like one. Like, they get so deep in that show. The roster was insane. Like
hmm
there wouldn't have been a story. So like I understand why they were like, let's just scrap all the canon to the DCAU and tell a
Yep.
different story.
yeah.
And otherwise it won't work.
I also really liked how they played with Batman's relationship with Flash. At the beginning, you have him be like, "I'm pretty sure it will work," when he's teleporting Flash up, and then at the end, you see that same thought process of Batman being like, "No, Flash, you're too slow," and
Yeah.
it mirrors the beginning of the movie at the end where he's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna just tell you straight to your face, but I like you and I want to protect you, so I'm gonna sacrifice this other guy."
Yeah.
And you probably could have done it better than him, but I can't risk you. Like, you're my friend, and I'm not going to do that. So I really liked that.
Yeah,
That
Batman
story
won't
beat.
kill you. He'll just let you kill yourself.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
He technically kills
And he does
two
that
people.
twice within about 4
Yeah.
minutes in this movie.
Yep.
Yes.
He's like, hey, if you want to die, I ain't gonna stop you, but
Yeah.
you're not gonna take everyone with you.
I mean, I'll help you get there, but I'm not gonna do the last cut, man.
Yeah, that's
I'll do
you can do that.
999 of the 1,000 cuts.
Yep.
I do have a fun fact. Did you guys know that in this movie there is an actor that was also in one of our previous movies?
Who's that?
He was in There Will Be Blood.
What?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Would it be which? Give us the group. Who's he in?
He's
Is
in
he-
one scene in There Will Be Blood.
No, in this movie. What part is he like roughly?
Oh, his name is Captain Super in this movie.
Oh, one of the main men.
Oh, Jim Mickens, Miskin?
Jim Meskimen,
Jim Meskimen.
which is the same connection to
Oh,
Kingpin.
Oh,
Jesus.
it was. Oh shit!
And yet we still have a second one connection because Mark Harmon was in Natural Born Killers with
That was
Woody
going to be my
Harrelson.
best guess of connecting to
Yeah,
anything with Kingpin.
but I saw Jim Meskimen and I was like, bro,
Done.
I've got two ones. I thought it was gonna be impossible except for Mark Harmon. But oh man, we had
It's a
two.
Two for oh my god!
All right,
We're
audience.
feasting today.
If you don't know, back in season 1 of the show, Joey subjected us to Kingpin from 1996, and we've been trying to find anything more than a 1 degree of connection to our current movie to that one, which is by far the most hated movie we have so far. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere close in the future. It's bad.
Oh man,
Don't go watch it. It
man.
sucked. Yeah. Then
Watch our episode about how bad it
it
was.
was
and
a
that'll
great
give you
episode,
yeah.
but man,
Yeah.
that movie sucked.
Holy fuck!
I was not sure we were gonna get a single connection off this movie.
I was very
same.
scared. We finished watching the movie, and I was like, "Oh no." I have to find a connection real quick, and it took me 3 seconds.
Damn.
Dang! Quick on
All
the
right.
draw.
I was gonna
What the
say,
fuck?
since this one's not a box office movie, I forgot to actually mention the numbers
yeah.
that are listed on the numbers.com. They do like sales tracking of physical media for a lot of movies, but not everything, because not everything gets reported. But it thinks the numbers are roughly through a 2011 equating 8.66 million across both DVD and Blu-ray. So
Nice.
likely
Okay.
more than made its budget back,
Right.
given the animation
Yeah.
projects are rough. Like the highest one I could find reported from that era was the 2009 Wonder Woman, but I don't. With the
Okay.
Google AI search, who fucking knows anymore?
Yeah,
You know. So yeah.
Yeah.
But so likely
And-
made its money back.
And I'm sure it's also making money because it started getting packaged with Flashpoint Paradox, where
Yeah, because the
you'll actually
numbers
see a
predate
lot
that
of-
release. That came out
Yeah.
in like 15, I think.
Yeah, this is I'll try and find it real quick, but
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
know
that
where
came
to
out a
look.
few years later.
yeah. But yeah, like a lot of animated features when it comes, or not features, but a lot of animated movies from DC end up getting packaged with other movies, especially when it's like these tell a single story. Just buy this one pack and you'll get the whole story of these 3 movies, kind of thing. But
Yep.
yeah.
So my other question, this is unrelated to this specific property. What is your favorite DC animated movie or show? We'll stick with movie first because we were
Ooh.
watching a movie. Because I only have one contender for a Marvel animated movie. And it's only
I
one.
don't
Everything
even know-
else is
I
kind
don't
of
even know if I've seen a Marvel animated movie.
the one Marvel Planet Hulk, pretty dang good.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually, I think Laura Montgomery, or maybe Sam Liu, one of the two, was a director on that as well. But
Okay. I might even have mine.
yeah. And yeah, Joey, what do you got? What's your favorite
Oh
DC
god,
animated? Because they had some bangers, some straight up classics.
Yeah. Oh no, Tom, I don't know. I'm looking for them right now.
I got a bunch
Favorite-
over on my shelf.
Is it?
There are 2 that come to mind for me that came out within 2 years of each other. One that came out the very same year this movie did that we're talking about today.
Mine might be the one I haven't ripped yet. Return of the Joker, the Batman Beyond one.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. 'Cause I had
That is
that-
a that
in
is
my
a
mind, that's
great
connected to the show.
choice. Yeah, because
Okay.
that was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
But I get what you're saying. That's a great pull.
it is.
Or Under the Red Hood.
That's
Those are
one of my choices of my two.
yeah. Oh man.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen a whole lot. I've seen maybe,
I see maybe 5.
I think I've seen 2 or 3 Batmans,
Yeah, the Batman has a bunch, obviously, because it's Batman.
and I've seen like 5 or 6 Justice Leagues. So I'm still fresh to it, and I've even bought some that I've never seen before, just so that I can watch them at some point. But off the top of my head, I actually own it. I just got it recently. Gods and Monsters.
Great one.
This is another
Kind of a weird
alternate
Elseworlds.
universe.
Yeah, great story.
Yeah. Batman is actually a vampire.
Oh, nice.
Because
Like
it's not Bruce
Wonder
Wayne, it's Kirk
Woman.
Langstrom,
Yes.
who's
Wonder
Man
Woman
Bat in the
and-
main canon.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Okay. I did not know that. Like Wonder Woman's all different. Superman is like this right here, this guy in the trench coat, the leather trench coat, that's Superman. Like
Oh.
that's completely different from our Superman.
Way
So I like this one. Of course, Flashpoint Paradox is also just undoubtedly one of the top 10 at least. But I like Gods and Monsters. I haven't seen it in a bit, so I'll have to watch it soon.
Yeah, that's in my and the animation style is almost
It's
DCAU
very
esque.
good.
Like
Yes.
it's really good in terms of like
Yeah.
the like how it looks. It's just it looks fantastic. Justice League Doom is another of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
It's got an absolutely stellar voice cast, right? Conroy and crew are back as your DC characters. Fillion
Yeah.
is a Green Lantern, I think, in that one too, and actually does something with the character in a way most of the other ones don't.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just an absolute and Vandal Savage is an excellent villain. I want to say that one was God. Who voiced him in that one? Was it? It wasn't. It was Is it Phil Lamar? Wait, what was his
As
name?
Green Lantern?
No, as Vandal Savage,
Oh.
because he's one of my favorite
Good
comic
deal.
book villains. Vandal Savage. He's also great in Young Justice, and he was great in the Justice League show
Mm-hmm.
with the Hereafter episode. So good. That episode in and of itself is like maybe top shelf all time comic book adaptation, like storytelling, and it's contained in a single episode of a kid's show. It's so freaking good as a Superman story. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think DC's and Marvel both have good shows, but on the movie side, definitely DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. DC is definitely cleans up when it comes to
Yeah.
animated movies.
I'm not hopeful that Paramount is going to treat that well
No.
at all.
I hope that Paramount doesn't touch Tim or
Yeah, we're gonna get three
James
good
Gunn.
James Gunn
James Gunn.
DC movies by the time this happens. By the time the Paramount merger
Yeah.
happens, and then I have some real like, oh no, because I cannot imagine a Paramount-led movie having the plot points of Superman.
Nope.
Nope,
Probably not.
not in any world that they exist in, which
Nope.
sucks because that movie freaking ruled.
Yep.
And I'm
that was
really
very
excited
good.
for Supergirl. That's gonna be a freaking dope movie. It
Yeah.
looks so good, and I think Superman Man of Tomorrow should be out by the time this merger wraps up. Normally they take like 18 months or so.
Okay.
But oh yeah, the layoffs are going to be brutal because oh my god, Paramount is bringing so much debt. It is like the highest amount of like
So
leveraged
bad.
buyout debt in history, like
Wait,
to an
really?
insane degree. Like
Holy
I don't
fuck.
know how either. I don't know how they make money. How much debt they have to pay on? It's insane.
Jesus.
And they had to pay Netflix. Warner Brothers had to pay Netflix $3 billion. Like Jesus.
What the fuck?
But Netflix is just like, hey, let's put that $3 billion in the bank because Paramount's gonna have to sell some shit off.
We're just gonna wait to consume and purchase it.
Be like, hey, can we buy that Star Trek from you? Thank you very much. Like, even though I'm hoping Apple, if that kind of thing happens with Star Trek, I hope Apple buys them. That would be the best case.
Bro, dude, that would be so. And then, oh man, and then we
You
gotta
know,
get-
we'd get an absolute fucking banger of a Star Trek show if it was on Apple TV.
I would. Oh my god. I never thought of it, but I want that now. I need that in my life.
Especially because they already have a working relationship with Ronald D. Moore.
Mm.
I think he was the EP and creator of For All Mankind. I think. I remember
Nice.
right. Never watched, but he's a great writer. Wrote some great Star Trek episodes. I wish they would have done his real pitch for Voyager instead of reset the story at the end of every week. Because Voyager should have been Battlestar Galactica.
Okay, like continuous story through the whole
Yeah, like the ship keeps getting worse
thing.
instead of reset at the end of every episode like it's a 90s sitcom. Yeah. But every now and then Voyager would get you some bangers like Year of Hell to start season 5. Holy shit. That ship got so fucked up and then
And then it's fixed immediately.
anyway, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up, except we need to pick our next movie.
Oh, yeah.
But speaking of movies, what have you guys been watching? What have you guys added to your collections? We got anything new? Anything exciting? I got some stuff, but what do you got?
I've got nothing new. I've been sick for a while and then just not willing to leave my house. But I've been watching Chernobyl again for the 100th time, so.
Nice.
Yep. For me,
I think.
oh, Gamma.
Yeah, go ahead,
by all
go ahead.
means, go for it.
Oh, I mean, mine's is pretty short. The last thing that I watched was probably finishing up Fallout Season 2.
What's your thoughts?
I liked it. I am somebody who doesn't come from playing Fallout games, so I probably missed some references. But at the same time, like I'm not leaving the season being like, man, I feel like it was catered towards people who play the game. It felt like a show that was actually made for anybody who wants to watch it, and they can follow along and be just fine. So I appreciate that as somebody who doesn't know anything about New Vegas, who doesn't know anything about really, like, I didn't know after before season 1. I just knew that it was like an apocalypse thing.
Mhm.
I didn't know the whole story behind like why people are in vaults and whatever. Like I knew it was a nuclear fallout kind of thing, but going through all of it has been a pleasure to watch. I love the different stories, and I'm excited to see where they go from there.
I do have a quick interjection. I finished Knights of the Seven Kingdom. Night of the Seven Kingdom.
Oh,
So
is it good?
It's so
I haven't
fucking
watched
good.
it because I want to wait for the 4K. I'm just going to buy the 4K. The
Okay,
reviews are
yeah.
so good.
Is that on Amazon?
HBO.
HBO. Okay.
It's fucking so good.
Yep. And the
There's a
4K is
fight
only
scene.
$30 because
Oh,
it's shorter episodes.
Oh,
yeah.
are they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they aren't like an hour episodes. They're like, what, half an hour?
Half an hour, 45, in the ballpark, yeah.
Like,
I'd say.
Okay.
so like, it's
Take a
only
look
$30
at that.
for the pre-order. So I'm going to get that in this
Yeah.
weekend. I'm like, sweet.
Damn.
I'll buy that
have to find
because I
it.
hear it's fantastic. I've watched enough
Yeah.
clips to know my kind of show.
Yeah.
I'll just buy the physical media. Speaking of physical media, if you guys added anything, nobody. Okay, I've added 4 that I went through before.
Woo.
2 animated, 2 older movies. They're all older, but 2 are
Ooh.
animated. First was my thrift store finds, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World,
Mm-hmm.
and then the original Point Break. I had a group that was
Okay.
doing Hot Fuzz, and that's the movie plot. Point Break is a plot point in Hot Fuzz. So I was like, well, I just happened to find this at a thrift store. Let's go. And then I have animated The Road to El Dorado. you go.
Ooh, yes.
That one is new, as well as
I
new,
love Chell.
Sinbad, The Legend of the Seven Seas. There we
I had
go.
not
Oh.
seen that one.
I haven't
Starring
even
Brad
heard
Pitt.
of that. Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. It's
Interesting. I
those.
hope that gets picked.
Yeah, and I have those 2 both came with a digital as well, which means I'm now at 531 physical movies.
Woo-woo.
Nice.
Yeah, I went back through my list last weekend. I wasn't feeling well, so I was like, I'm just gonna sit in my office and go through. I took photos of my movie collection, and
Mm-hmm.
found out I had missed like 10 to 15 movies that were in my shelf that weren't in my
Oh.
spreadsheet. So I fixed it.
Did
Yes.
you didn't include, like, that's not including television shows. That's just
Oh, my
movies,
TV
right?
shows are on a separate tab. That the list is getting a little longer now that I've added a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I added obviously Deep Space Nine over the holidays.
Yep.
I'm hoping to add all the Star Treks, either new or used, because I don't want to give Paramount any long-term money.
Yeah, that's understandable.
You know, I'm good.
What is your favorite Star Trek, Tom?
That's a tough question.
Galaxy Quest.
No.
Deep Space Nine takes too long to get to the great stuff because it is genuinely great. Seasons 3 through 7, genuinely great. Seasons 1 and 2 are very. We're trying to figure out what the hell this show is because it's very 90s. Star Trek had never been in a single location before. It's always been on a ship, going to different things, doing a new thing every week. Versus you're on a stationary place that's not moving, that's not changing, telling continuous stories with the same cast of characters, almost like a traditional, like a drama setting versus a Star Trek sci-fi setting. Took them a real long time to figure out how to make it work. Once they did, it got to be amazing. Some of the best writing in sci-fi history. Like there's an episode where our lead basically fakes evidence to get a superpower to come into a galactic war and like kills a man to do it and has to reckon with what he's done. It's fucking awesome. Like, and from the jump, they have a number of side characters that are just like the dopest things in sci-fi.
Great.
Yeah, you have Quark. Worf comes in as a regular later from Star Trek Next Generation.
Shit.
He's a regular in season 4 and beyond. Basically, when Next Generation ends, Deep Space Nine becomes amazing because all the great writers come over. Basically, is the gist, and it's so good just for that. Strange New Worlds is dope. Star Trek Enterprise season 4 is incredible, except for the finale, which is dog shit. Worst TV finale I've ever watched. Oh my god, it's terrible. Somebody should have shot Brennan Braga before they made it. And I genuinely think Jolene Blaylock might have done it if she had a gun, because it sounds like she fucking hated it.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh yeah, the interview was like she thought it was maybe the worst thing she's ever been a part of.
Oh boy,
it was bad. It was like Game of Thrones level bad. Of like everybody knew this fucking sucked.
Holy shit! Okay.
Made even worse by the fact that they were setting up the coolest story in Star Trek that in the canon that they've never done in live action. The Romulan War of like the first time humanity got into an interstellar war with another thing and like damn near lost everything but won. It's like Star Trek's like the Covenant War in Halo.
Yeah.
Like because we were so outclassed. And the Federation like that exists in the main stuff wasn't a thing yet. We were just kind of on our own with some allies, but not really. And then they end up winning. Just like that would have been awesome to see. And the show was gonna do it. And then it got canceled with the worst fucking finale of all time. Oh my god, it's so bad. Yeah, if I had to start someone with Star Trek, Next Generation is fantastic for a traditional like it's on a ship's show, and then also Deep Space Nine.
Okay.
As a 1-2 punch.
Because I just finished like a month ago, Deep Space Nine season 1, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
Oh, it's very fun,
So, like,
but it's really like, what are we doing?
yeah, there was kind of that vibe near the end. I was like, there's just just kind of everywhere. But
yeah,
no, I'm enjoying it.
And then they were like, hey,
season 3
let's do
is
serialized
awesome.
storytelling for the first time in sci-fi. Let's do a 7-part fucking series finale. Cool.
Yeah. Oh.
It's great.
Yeah, I fucking love this. So I'm really excited for.
Oh, you're
season
gonna
3.
love it.
Oh,
it's
man,
gonna be
'cause
amazing.
I'm enjoying it right now.
I
love
can't
the
wait
crew.
to get your
It's so
thoughts
great.
on everything that happens because I've watched it like 3 times through.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Excited.
Gamma, since we've been some talking here, me and Joey, anything you're excited for in 2026 that you're like, I want to watch this, either new or old?
Boy, I do want to see Supergirl. You reminded me that that's coming out, so I might have to plan a trip down to Iowa. Man.
Alternatively, we could go out there. That'd be completely fine.
I mean, it's good either way.
I might
whatever.
also be in the area in 2 months for a different reason.
Oh, okay.
So I'll let you know if that happens.
Cool. I'm hoping on the DC train. I'm hoping that the next season of uh there's the new Batman show on Prime. I'm hoping the next
Oh,
season of
yeah.
that comes out this year.
Forgot about
What's
that.
that?
That's really good. The Caped Crusader, I think
Yeah.
is what it's called. That's really good. I really liked season 1. When it comes to movies, it's pretty much just Supergirl, of course, Doomsday is going to be big in December, and the new Spider-Man's coming out this year too, right?
I thought they pushed that to 27. No,
did
no, you're
they?
meaning live action. Yes, that is this
Live
year.
action, yes.
My
yes.
head, we're on animated. I was thinking Spider-Verse.
Yes, yeah.
That is
sorry.
27.
The the animated is 27. The
What
Sony.
What are they calling it? Is it
live action?
Brand New Day?
I think so, something like that.
Yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day 2026.
So that'll be good, but I mean I can't really think of anything else.
Yeah, I'm struggling. Like,
Um,
there's some I want to see, but I'm playing more catch up on 25 for like buying physical releases still.
yeah.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think. Let's look at the release calendar here.
Yeah.
2026 major movie releases. I still want to go see Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
That looks
Oh
fun.
yes, with Sam
Rockwell, yeah.
Sam Rockwell. Oh yes, that one I do want to see.
And then let me go here.
Let's see.
Odyssey. I'm
movies?
excited for the Odyssey.
Oh, Odyssey. Yeah.
Supergirl.
That'll be okay.
Yeah, and yeah. The Avengers Doomsday. I'm interested. I'd be more interested
Toy Story
if it wasn't going to
5.
be such a
Why?
giant. I don't know how they're going to pull it off. Like the Russo brothers have done some incredible work with ensemble movies in a way
Right.
few directors are able to do. Holy shit, this is going to be insane. It's basically seems to be setting up, like we've talked about Flashpoint, the end of the MCU and the rebirth of like everything. Because that's what Secret Wars was. Or not Secret Wars, maybe was it Secret Wars that had the Doom Planet? No.
Maybe.
That was Secret Invasion was the Skrulls. Yeah, Secret Wars I think was like Doom brings everybody to one Earth to like battle for supremacy to then restart the universe. Which is when we first see the black suit Spider-Man. But we should ask Fusion for like for sure. He's the
Yeah.
Marvel head between us.
I
Coyote
don't
versus
know what
Acme
it's-
is coming out this year. I totally
Oh,
fucking
is it?
forgot. I totally forgot that was happening.
Oh,
I
yes.
can't believe that
I
was
will
saved.
go-
I'm watching
I will
that.
pay to go see that
Oh
in theaters
god,
for
I
sure.
forgot that
yeah.
was coming out. And starring John Cena. Apparently, Dune Messiah is out this year. I thought that was coming out in 27. And I really like the first two Dune movies. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I'm looking at here at RogerEbert.com. They have it in order. Yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh, they're doing a Nosferatu-style werewolf movie.
Ooh, sign me up.
Yeah. So yeah,
I like
some
Nosferatu.
interesting stuff to be on the lookout for. I think my next physical movie I'm going to buy is probably Pet Predator Badlands.
Like of new.
Yeah, because I love that movie.
New
It just came
releases,
out a
yeah.
couple weeks ago for the 4K. So
Yeah.
I will have to buy it so we can watch it in Discord. Because man, I really like the heck out of it.
Oh,
All
apparently
right.
a third Jumanji's coming out.
Let's pick our next host, shall we?
I
So,
didn't know they made a
if you're
second
somehow
one.
still joining us this far into the episode, this is our wheel host spinner. So it's a randomizer for whose next collection are we using. So let's spin that wheel.
Yeah.
And round we go. It's gonna be Joe.
Ayo, there's some
Yeah.
panic maybe.
Remove.
It could be good. It could be bad.
All right, Joe, I need your link.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Sorry, Discord's gonna
Very
look
good.
weird on screen. Currently,
So
my list
see-
is on display, but that's not what we're using.
It's been a minute. Oh shit. Can panic.
Panicking. I'm
Everyone panic.
panicking.
Loud noises. Loud noises.
I want to open it up and spin it too and see.
There
if it
we
lands on
go.
the same thing.
All right. Let's spin
Mine's
Joe's
my wheel not look
wheel.
gross.
And round we go.
Ooh.
We're so close. Interstellar. I love
Yeah.
that. Oh wow. we
It's
were.
good.
I was hoping we
It's
were
a
gonna.
good.
It was gonna pull all the way up to John Wick, which is so close.
Oh man, dude! If we went with my spin, it would be Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. I think we've got the right choice on your side.
Oh man. Oh.
Interstellar's good.
I haven't seen that
It
all
is
the way.
very long though.
Yeah, that's
I haven't seen it.
We'll have to
we'll
do
probably record
watch
on a
it
separate
and then
night.
a different day.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
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 That'll be a 2-part
Yeah.
recording, basically.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't full screen this again. So yeah, that's where we're gonna end it for our episode here. About 45 minutes on the recording. Our next film will be Interstellar, as you can see on screen. And Joey, don't forget to remove that from your list as well as we go.
Yeah.
And then save it so the next time we're good to go. And then I removed you from the host wheel spin, so we're good to go. I think we're down to everyone has a random. Chris has one random left. I have
And
two
my pick,
randomizers
yeah.
because
Yeah.
mine was a dealer's choice for Constantine.
Mhm.
And then we have a dealer's choice for Discord, where the three of us will pick
Mhm.
a movie from our collection and let our Discord vote on it. So if you like the
Yep.
vibe of our podcast, of course, hit the like, subscribe, comment what you thought about Crisis on Two Earths or your favorite DC animated movies or properties, and what you think about Interstellar that's coming up as well. Things that help the
excited.
algorithm. And if you happen to
Yeah.
listen on a podcast platform, leave a review. Because why not? We're all caught up,
Yeah.
right? All the episodes are out now. I didn't screw up. All of season 4s are out. We're good. Yeah,
You're
don't
right.
ask. It happened. We're good.
Don't at me.
All right, let's get out of here. Everyone have a good rest of your Saturday or whenever you're watching this. Because we're doing this the last day of February. And
Woo.
we'll get out of here and see you in about 2 weeks for Christopher Nolan's Interstellar.
So ready for the
Yeah,
music.
our next DC movie,
Interstellar.
Christopher Nolan's Interstellar.
Yeah, we got close. We
Yeah,
got close.
yeah, we did.
He is a director.
that-
We're still recording, but I kind of want to do a director filmography series on this channel eventually.
Ooh.
Nolan would be almost top of the list, if not the top of the list.
Nolan, Spielberg.
Yeah.
Maybe something like
I don't know if
Matt
you would
Reeves
like
or
some of
something.
the ones Scorsese's done, so I won't say him, Chris.
probably.
I was gonna say him.
I don't know if I could sit through The Irishman, to be honest.
What you might or whatever the accent.
But I want to
said,
see
not
Killers
quite
of the
accurate.
Flower Moon, but that fucking never got a physical release because Apple owns it all. Just like, fuck.
Damn you.
Bullshit.
Damn you.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here now.
Batman. Interstellar.